Welcome to the Fight Night Daily podcast. We are in the gods up here in the boxes at Wembley Stadium. Of course, Saturday night as they construct the ring and the ground below us. We have Alexander Usyk against Daniel Dubois too. Yep, revenge or repeat will it be? We don't know yet. It's press conference day. Two men have been on the stage. The entourages have all disappeared, but we've got a special series of guests for you today. Joseph Parker, former heavyweight champion of the world. Dave Allen, destroyer of anything in front of him. I say anything, you know what I mean. Spencer Oliver, my compatriot, as always. We'll come to that, Dave. And me. Let's go to it straight away, Joseph.
Yeah.
What have we seen from Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois today? What stands out?
What stands out today would be, for me, Daniel Dubois and his confidence.
Okay.
The confidence coming into this fight, and he's very vocal. Two-time world champion. You know, I think he wants to come out here and show everyone the improvements that he's made since the last time they fought.
Yeah, I thought Daniel looked really happy. I saw him earlier. He was really, really smiley. It was like a contagious smiley. It made me smiley seeing him. I didn't see Alexander, but Daniel looked he looked smiley, I thought. Did you think he looked smiley?
Pass it on to me now. Look, it's so contagious.
Okay, what do you think, Spence?
Yeah, I think he's in a brilliant headspace right now. Like, look, he's made it quite obvious that he just wants to fight on now. You know, he's got to go through these media obligations, but we can see he's a little bit edgy, and people have mistaken that actually for nerves and saying, oh, is the moment starting to get to him? Forget that. And we saw him walk out that he had with Anthony Joshua. He's been here before. That edginess that's around him is him just wanting to get it on right now. You know, he doesn't like all this media stuff, so he's in a really good headspace.
Is the key that Daniel has changed? Because Usyk looks the same to me. I don't agree with you. I know you think they're under his skin. I don't agree with that. Do you think it's Daniel who needs to make the alteration?
I think for me, Daniel physically is always going to be in great shape. But for me, Daniel has to be more switched on up here.
Yeah, I think it's about the mental maturity really that he needs to find.
Do you think he has it?
I think as well as that, Alexander Usyk needs to have lost a step or two, which I think is very possible at his age though. So that's what makes it interesting.
Can Daniel make him feel really old on the night, Spencer?
Well, listen, Father Time waits for nobody. We haven't seen any signs of that from Alexander Usyk, but we do know that the two fights that he's had since then with Tyson Fury will be taxing on him. He is 38 years of age, but we've seen no signs of deterioration at all. We're talking about Daniel Dubois here and him being in a different space to where he was 2 years ago back out in Poland. You know, how he's developed as a fighter, grown that self-confidence, he's got a new team around him, and it's whether he can implement what they say they're going to do into the fight. We'll only find that out when that first bell rings. But yeah, that's pretty much where you're at with it.
Guys, you're still two active heavyweights, feeding on the savannah, if you like, still hungry for more success, whether it be at world level, whether it be at financial level, whether it be at mid-range level. Dave, you're very kind of honest about where you feel you should go. One of the things put to you today was, why aren't you facing Joseph Parker?
I mean, we could lock in the fight right now.
Okay, lock it in, boys.
Yeah, I could buy a really nice house if that was the case. I'd be happy with that. Yeah. So, but
you're not likely. You want Deontay Wilder, don't you?
Yeah, the mention Joseph Parker to me, and to be honest, I was over the moon. Like, I'm a Joseph Parker fan, really. Difficult for me. Obviously, he's been world champion. He's boxed all the best fighters of the last 10, 15 years. I still am a decent fighter, but still just Dave Allen never even won the British title. So I understand from his perspective, I would be a big step down, and I would be. So I don't expect to get the opportunity, but it was definitely nice to be mentioned in that kind of
step down. I'll just say it's a different challenge or different goal,
a different pathway.
Different pathways.
Yeah, but no, you've said it. You should have fought Daniel Dubois on February the 22nd. You had to step aside. You're still waiting for a fight, so it must irk you.
I must be a very patient person, eh?
No, but does it not irk you? Does it not?
Listen, it does. But what am I going to do? I'm going to focus on building and staying ready, because when the opportunity comes in, I can say, you know what, I can just look at it and go, you know what, I've been building for this. You know, but there's no point being stressed out or frustrated or being angry. Just what's
You built your body up to 129 kilos from 117 or 112 at one point, wasn't it? You're around about 120, 122 now, I believe. 117. You built your body up to face Zhilei Zhang the second time. So there have been great advancements for you in the last couple of years with George Lockhart and Andy Lee, but some setbacks that you aren't getting the fights you deserve, I believe.
Yeah, listen, we're not getting these fights, but it will come in due time. You just have to stay patient. You know, boxing is a game where obviously there's a lot of politics and a lot of things that happen in the background, but you just have to know how to play the game, and you have to know how to, patience is a key thing.
Politics does get in the way of boxing, and we've had that historically, but also what we get now, Joe, is opportunity as well. And that's why I think that's a great message for all the fighters that are out there right now. You go, stay in shape.
Stay in shape.
Stay ready, stay patient.
Martin Bacoli got that opportunity, didn't he, against you? And look at the state he turned up.
Look what you did to him.
Yeah, because he was out of shape, and that was his opportunity. So that is the message that, you're in a great position with all the governing bodies, etc. But you have to wait patiently.
But you sent a message to a 315-pound man by knocking him out with a clip to the top of the head. I think you've signalled that, and I think you said it earlier on White and Jordan. You want Usyk. You want Dubois. You can't fight Fury. He's too big a mate. You would like to fight Anthony Joshua.
Joshua would be nice.
Those are the fights.
Even Caballero. Caballero's done exceptionally well.
There's 4 fights, Joe.
There's four fights. Give it to me in 1 year. That would be amazing.
Dave Allen, where do you want to go in your next 2 or 3 fights?
I would like to have the biggest fights possible, really. I'm 33 years of age.
Same age.
Yeah, well, I think you're a couple of months older than me. Yeah, so I just want to have the biggest fights possible. I've hit a rich vein of form. I've had a bit of good fortune. Managed to sort myself out, get in the gym, be consistent. I think I can give anybody a fight, but the real top guys, I know I'd have my work cut out, but the likes of an aging Deontay Wilder, I think at this point could be a winnable fight. So the Wilder fight is the number one fight that I'm looking for.
Are you talking to them or not?
I don't talk to them personally, no. I don't think Deontay Wilder knows where I am yet, but hopefully he will. Hopefully he will soon, and hopefully we can make it happen.
How often are you messaging Eddie Hearn at the moment?
Last time I messaged him was about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, so.
And how many times a day?
Between 6 and 8. What I do is I don't message him, I pitch him ideas. That's where we're at now. And he sends me a lot of laughing face emojis daily, so I'm doing something right, I think.
We'll get back to Usyk and Dubois. So when are you going to be out next? Do you actually know at the moment?
Not sure yet.
Does it depend on Saturday
Depends
night?
on the result of this fight on Saturday
Okay,
night.
what about you, Dave? Do you know yet?
I do know, but Eddie told me not to say anything, so...
What, 20 minutes ago?
It was last night, actually.
Okay.
So all I can say is it's not September, November or December or August, but it's this year. So,
Brilliant. In 48 hours' time, this place is going to be full with 90,000 people. We know what the atmosphere is like. You fought Anthony Joshua at the Millennium Stadium. Very similar kind of atmosphere. Incredible night. Referee ruined the fight that night. You fought on big occasions in big stadiums. What are we going to see, gents, finally, all three of you? What are we going to see on Saturday night when that bell rings, Joseph Parker? What do you see? How do you envisage the fight? Describe the fight to us.
For me, Dubois has to come out there and apply pressure. The blueprint is what I think Derek put on the best performance out of anyone against Usyk, and I think that's the blueprint really. It's pressure and punches, using your size, using your height, reach, and size. And I think he just has to be confident in doing that.
yeah, I think it's about...
Who wins?
For me, Usyk edges it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's about intensity. Like you say, Chisora gave us the blueprint, but Daniel Dubois is not Derek Chisora. I think Daniel Dubois is a better boxer. I think he has a better jab. But he doesn't have the physicality of Derek. Derek is a super strong man. He's very, very heavy-handed. So it's a different fight altogether. We can talk about blueprints. They said that's what Anthony Joshua should have done with Usyk, but he's not capable of doing that because he's not Derek Chisora. So I think Dubois will come and give it a real go for 4 or 5 rounds, but I think if he doesn't get the job done early, Usyk will take over and probably stop Dubois late.
And which bit of the fence are you on?
Who would I like to win?
No, yeah, who would you like to win? I think most of us would like Daniel to win as supporters of a British fighter.
I know Alexander Usyk better personally, but I'd like them both to not lose.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Ultimate fence sitting. Come on, Spence. What are you seeing?
I sort of know the game plan, so I know exactly what the game plan is, and whether he can implement that or not is another story. You know, Alexander Usyk is a generational great, and he's going to come out. He's going to try and take the centre of the ring, and you're going to see all those feints and whatnot.
And footwork.
They've worked on this. They've gone through it forensically. They know exactly what they've got to do. I'm going with Daniel Dubois to win by KO.
I agree with you on that. I think they'll both fight for the centre of the ring early on. I think it'll be an amazing battle. I don't think it'll be a slow start to the fight. I think Daniel is dangerous early, but I'm picking Usyk on points or by late stoppage as well. Joseph Parker, Dave Allen, Spencer Oliver, my mate, and me, Gareth Davies. It's been the Fight Night Daily podcast. Thank you, gentlemen. We will see you at the weigh-ins tomorrow.
on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.